The African American Heritage Hike is one of the classes that we offer for Equity PD. On this hike, educators walk about 2 miles through an old neighborhood in St. Pete that used to exist. It existed during the Jim Crow era and was part of the color boundary where African Americans could live as well as own businesses. So we learn about what used to be there through pictures and through text that you can find on the Carter Woodson website. Not a lot of educators are from St. Pete, so they're not aware of the rich history steeped in the civil rights movement that actually exists here. So what I find is a lot of people are very interested in how they can include it in their curriculum, but also very interested in just learning about the things that have happened here and how that might actually still be affecting their students' lives today.
I think the hike will help me in my interaction with students of different races, just because I'll be able to be more aware of what things that might be happening in their environments at home and in their neighborhoods.
I think it's important sometimes to know when you see the children every day where they come from, where they live, what their community looks like, not necessarily what you hear from them and from the parents, but to actually see it gives you a better idea of, where they're walking every day and what they're seeing.
I just think it's a great program. I know my own teacher preparation did not prepare me for working in urban schools or schools where there's low socioeconomic status, and so there's a big gap there between teachers and their students, and it's a mismatch. And if we don't address it in productive collegial conversations with other people, then it's always going to kind of be an elephant in the room.
I think the most important thing that I got out of the hike is just a heightened awareness of some of the issues that children of different races might be going through in their neighborhoods and their homes, and how I might be more accepting and nurturing in my interactions with those students.
The Heritage Hike is important to culturally responsive teaching because it does try to bring in local history into the classroom, as well as local text and hopefully local people. Having that tie to something that happened here might be more engaging for learners versus learning about national items when this stuff existed here. The hike is steeped in the history of the civil rights movement and pre-civil rights era, but what's really interesting is every time we go on the hike, we see things that are still relevant to what's happening today.